Hey, I'm Brandi Sorensen, your favorite country girl realtor with Johnston Realty.
And I'm Tyler Johnston with Johnston Realty, and this is your Converse County market update for the week of May 4th. May the 4th be with you.
It's already passed, but whatever.
Know, it was yesterday. It's still a 4th. Yes. So if you're thinking of buying or selling in Converse County, Douglas, Glenrock, Rolling Hills, definitely reach out to us. We'd be more than happy to assist you with a price opinion if you're looking to sell, or no obligation, or just information on the homes so you can make a better decision.
Yeah.
So, on that, what have we got going in Converse County right now? There's 39 active on the market in Converse County.
Less than have been the last.
Yeah, we kind of seem to hover right around that 40. Just right in there.
Yep.
But let's see, the average is 394 with a low of 89 and a high of 1.1 million. And the average days right now on the market are 76 for active homes.
Homes that are active.
Yep.
And then what about pending?
Pending, we've got 19 that are pending. And those range anywhere from 144,000 up to 950,000.
Okay.
Half of those, so there's 19. 8 of those are in that $200,000 to $400,000 price range. So that kind of seems to be kind of the sweet spot where things are kind of really moving faster. And the average days for the homes that are currently on the market or in pending is 46.
Okay.
So those seem to be the ones that are currently under contract were bought up pretty quick.
Pretty quick, yeah.
Yeah. But then we've got 11 sold last month, since it's just the start of this month. I just went with last month. And in April, 11 sold. But really, there was only a range of 101 to 410. So a much smaller price range.
Yeah.
Sold
Variability.
last month. Yeah. And those that actually sold last month, those were on the market for an average of 96 days.
Okay.
So seems to be, the days on market seems to be going down a little bit. But
The average still a little
yeah.
longer. Okay, cool. So this month we have, instead of a home maintenance tip,
Yeah.
there is the Converse County Conservation District has a free well testing day. And I always recommend, if you are buying a home with a well, to have the water inspected, even if there's water, filtration system and stuff. I always recommend to have that. I don't know how you feel about that.
Absolutely. I mean, and some lenders will require it too. But yeah, if you've got the opportunity to have it done and tested and checked out, by all means, take advantage of it. So that way you've got that paperwork to say, hey, here it is.
Yeah, and I never thought, so I had mine done before we bought the house, but I never really thought about continuing to check it. I still changed my filters and everything. But I was doing some reading, and they said that especially with the drought, sometimes there can become a more concentrated minerals or those kinds of things that are in your water. And so it is smart to get it tested more often. And so the Converse County Conservation District has a free testing day on May 12th. And you can get it at the Conservation District. You just get a little cup. You can test either your outside water, before the filtration, or after. If it's for your drinking, I would still just test it after the filtration, because just to make sure that your filtration system is working. And talk to them if you have any questions, but you get the thing and then you drop it off at the Conservation District, or actually Glenrock has a drop-off time from 1:30 to 3 at the town hall. And then they'll send it off and get you a report for the bacteria. You'll fill out paper and bacteria and nitrates and stuff like that. So
that's what I had a client, and they lived out on 96, and they had a well, and his theory on it was he would just shock it every couple of months. I was like, what do you mean you'd shock it? He goes, I just go out there, pour a bunch of bleach down the pipe.
Like a pool?
Yep. That's what they do. They just shock the well.
Okay.
Bleach. this is probably preferred. Go to the conservation district.
I would
have it
rather.
tested. Yeah,
That's okay.
that was how they maintained their well.
I guess that's how some people would do it, but whatever, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there you go.
Cool.
You were saying something about interest rates. What's your hot take on interest rates?
My hot take on the interest rates right now is it bothers me. Here's your interest rate. And they advertise, here it is. This is what it is. This is what it is. But not until you actually apply. Because that's based off of perfect credit.
One scenario.
Yeah, one scenario. This type of loan, this credit score, this income will get you this interest rate. And I just feel like, no, it's going to be different. It is, because not everybody fits in that perfect little box. And there are so many boxes.
Yeah.
If you're looking to buy, there's FHA, there's VA, there's RD, depending on where you're looking to buy. There's conventional, and then even then there's so many different sub-programs. So,
and each one is a different number based on your income and your credit score.
And family size.
Yep.
So there's all these factors. And so my hot take is I hate
when they just throw it out.
Yep. Here's the interest rate. Today's interest rate is this. Today's interest rate. No. Today's interest rate is this only if you're this. And the majority of people are not this.
Yeah.
They're this.
Right.
And so and like I said, maybe I'm cranky today, but I just saw it and I was like, no. So then I started looking at other places and it's the same.
Yeah.
So don't just go off of that. If you'd like some information and you're interested in buying and want to know what would be a good interest rate, reach out to us, reach out to your lender. We've got great recommendations of lenders that we trust to give you an actual rate.
Right.
So that way you know, and not just the rate. The rate, I don't think the rate means
based on
anything.
if you go this, it could be about this. It could go this. Also, it doesn't even lock in that rate until you're under contract, and then if they want to lock it in, that's another conversation to have with your lender. So I think, speaking of hot takes, I think people get afraid of talking to a lender because A, they have to disclose all of their financial stuff. B, they feel like maybe that's a little too much pressure. I'm just trying to get information, so they would rather just look on the internet or on the sign or whatever to get an idea, but you're not getting the full information. And also, like the lenders that we work with, it's okay to tell them like, hey, I'm just kind of starting to see what, and the lenders that we work with, they are really familiar with that, and they're like, that's fine. They're okay to just run numbers, not pressure you, not bother you, but like, oh yeah, I see this, but if you waited 3 or 4 months and you did X, Y, and Z, you could get a better credit score, which would bump you up to this. They're really financial advising. I don't know if I can legally say that they're financial advisors, but they advise.
They're working in your best interest.
Yeah.
And the interest rate, who cares? What's the payment?
Yeah.
Because that's really, what are interest rates right now? Well, no. What's the payment on the property you're interested in?
Right.
What's the payment going to be?
Can you afford that?
Is that good for you?
Do you want to pay that much?
If you can afford it, but yeah, do you want to? Maybe you want
more wiggle room.
Maybe you're qualified for $500,000, but really, $250,000, that's great. It gets me, I can find a nice home, and now I can go on vacations, and I can buy drones. I mean, whatever it is that you're into.
Whatever your thing is.
But the flat, here's a rate. I don't know. Like I said, I got a little annoyed this morning, and maybe I just woke up on the wrong side of the bed. But talk to somebody, find out, because the rate isn't the rate unless you are in that box with the rate, and the majority of people aren't.
Yeah. Good idea. Good thinking.
So.
All right. Do we have anything else? Prom happened.
Prom happened. Graduations are coming up.
Mother's Day. It's Maycember. I heard somebody call it Maycember like a few years ago, and I'm like, I feel like it's just as busy. May is just as busy as December, so we might as well call it Maycember.
Well, it's just so weird. You got all the seniors are out of school, and you've got graduation, you've got Mother's Day, Memorial Day, and all the community events. I know they were just talking, or we just talked with Jen from the Main Street. They're doing the planners in downtown Douglas the 16th of May. I know I've got a friend who's a personal trainer. They're doing the Murph Challenge, so that's coming up.
Okay.
I know the Walleye Stampede is taken off this weekend down in Glendale. So yeah, it's just kind of
Yeah, there's so much
all the
going on.
things.
You know, at the schools, there's all the year-end assemblies and awards banquets and things like that too. So are your seniors done for
Our seniors are out. They're gone.
Our seniors are not. I think they still have to go like literally up until graduation.
Oh, see, ours are done. They don't have to go to
I
school
saw a
anymore.
post that somebody was like, last day, and I was like, you haven't even graduated yet.
Yeah. Yep. So they're out. Kaysen told me Monday, they didn't have school on Monday. And they only have 14 days of school left in Douglas.
Are you more excited for your kids to get out or me? I mean,
You want my kids to get out of school too?
I meant, are your kids or you?
Yeah, it just goes so fast. It's like, because then, well, you get out, but then Brighton,
Your summer's already.
yeah, Brighton leaves in June for speech nationals, so he's going to be gone. And then, I need a job, and I'm going to figure out a car and all of that type of stuff. It's just, I don't know. I kind of like when school's in session because I know I drop them off and I know I pick them up, and it's set.
Yes, I get that. I'm ready for them to be done.
You're ready.
I'm like, can't we just skip the last couple of weeks of school? It's fine. It's no big deal. I got stuff to do.
Well, I felt bad. I had to go out of town Friday, and I got up and I swore I heard the shower going. And so I went and did my own thing, packed up all my stuff because I was doing that wedding in Denver. And like nobody came out of their rooms, and I was like, what the hell? What? I gotta leave. What? And I
Were they
go
still sleeping?
open. Yes.
Oh, no.
They were dead asleep in bed, and it was 5 to 8.
Oh, no.
And I was like, oh, and Kaysen sat up. She's like, what? And I was like,
So I
So-
flip in.
how do you guys feel about staying home today? Can I? I was like, uh-huh, yep, bye. So they got a 4-day weekend because Dad didn't check. I swear I heard them both up.
Yeah.
And I had my own stuff to, I'm a bad parent.
No,
Let them
apparently me
skip.
too. There was a kerfuffle about senior skip day.
Oh, yes.
My son only goes 1 period a day because he has college classes and stuff. And but they had a senior skip day, but apparently the school was like, well, we gave you the day before graduation off or something like that. Like, and it was scheduled for that. And the seniors like, but that defeats the purpose. So anyways, they skipped on a day, and there was mayhem because then they marked them truant, even people who had to like called their kid in. And then I'm like, what? Because I get this, and they didn't call. It's not like the automated. And so I'm like, what is the deal? Like, what is wrong? Is this how it's always been? So of course I caused some drama.
Because
Just because I'm like, what? Why is it now this big deal? They skipped. It's not any different than I just let my kids stay home from school.
yeah.
They weren't off causing mayhem. My son literally was home helping my mom. Like, we don't need to make it this. So anyways, that caused a kerfuffle, but whatever. It's apparently what I'm known for now. So it's
I remember when I was in elementary school, my aunt called my mom, and she was livid with the school because the school called. They lived in Bismarck, North Dakota, and they called wanting to know why the kids weren't in school. And she said, it is negative 30 degrees outside. No, my kid's not in school today. And apparently that was...
That's funny.
So,
Yeah.
sometimes you just have to, as the parent,
They can miss a
my
day.
kid, it's okay.
It's okay. If their grades are good. Yeah, I know. I'm a bad parent too, so whatever.
they got to stay home, so oops.
I think that's fine. There's such thing as mental health days too, but that's also why we're not employed by 9 to 5 jobs.
So I had to be somewhere, so my kids just missed out because I had to be somewhere.
I've taken my kids on different things, like when I was down at the Capitol, and I'm like, sorry, they're missing. They're coming to have the governor sign, and we're seeing the Capitol. They'll be fine. They're learning something. Thank you very much. Or just different things. It's like there's different ways to learn than just being in school.
Well, I didn't have pickup for the 2 little kids once, and I had to go to Atlantic City to film property and the gold mines and everything. And so I was like, I have no way to get the kids after school. Yeah. So I called and excused them. I took them with me. And then I showed them the Oregon Trail. I showed them the Mormon Trail because we were up there and it's right there. So I was like, well, I'm going to make it an experience. At least I can try to say I made it educational.
I love it. I think I also have homeschooled, so we also did that. That's just how it is.
Yeah, you didn't read about it. You got to go stand on it for the day. So, it's like, oh, well.
All right, rebels. Tell us if you're a rebel.
Yeah.
In the comments.
Do you let your kids skip school or no?
Yes. All right.
Make sure you like and subscribe and stay tuned for next week's update.